Hi, I'm Dylan Hyun, and this is my 15112 term project, and it is called SoundScore. So basically, what SoundScore does is it automatically writes sheet music based on your audio input. Now, this could be like an instrument or your voice or something else, and it will make the sheet music out of that. Now, there are a few limitations. You can't have to be playing one thing at a time, like you can't be playing a piano with two hands, or like a guitar with chords. So it can't be something like that. And you have to limit background noise, and like if you rush ahead or fall behind in your from your chosen tempo, it will be off because it can't account for that. So if you want to hit record a new thing, you're gonna hit record, and it takes you to this menu where you can see all the things you need to enter, and you can go back and forward. You can go forward using enter as well, and it will check if all of these are valid before moving forward. So like for my title, I'll just call it like demo. And then for time signature, it can't be like 6/8 or cut time, which is another limitation. But like it could be 2/4 or 3/4 or 1/4 or whatever you want to do. So I'll just do 4/4 for now. Next, you're going to enter your key, which has to be from one of the chosen ones in the list, which are the only valid keys. So like I can't do something like that. So, and if you want to represent a flat, just hit F. So I'll just do E flat for now. Then you're going to enter your tempo, which I could do 100, and then I'll use the menu to go to the next one, which is clef. And then you have three options for your clef: bass, tenor, or treble. And so like you can change it to whatever you want. I'll just stick with bass for now. Then this is the file name, so this is like what your recording will be saved as in .wav format. And you can't have any spaces. And then like say you had already recorded something, you could just enter that file name here and hit analyze without recording something else, and it would do it. So I'll just call this scale test for now. Next is your recording time, which is how long you want to record for. The min time is a second, max 30. And then so like I'll just put in 12 seconds for now. So next you're taking the record screen. Say you entered something wrong, you could go back and fix it. Oh, that wasn't a good example. And then go forward. So on the record screen, there are three options: record, playback, and analyze. Record records the new sound, playback plays back what you recorded, and then analyze makes the sheet music. Now this up here is your countdown for when you're recording. It does a 2-measure count off. So like if I had entered 2/4, this would be 4 because there's 2 beats in each measure and two, yeah. So you'll see how that works when I go to record something. So that's pretty much for this screen. I'll go record something now. So I'm just going to do a basic scale, and you'll see when we go to analyze how it works out. So I'm just going to record right now. So that's the recording. And now if I go and hit, oh yeah, so like you start a beat after it hits 1. So it's like, say it was at 4, it'd be 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That's how it works. That's what this is explaining. So then if I hit analyze, you're taken to this screen, and then this is your sheet music that's written solely based on your audio. And this was me talking at the end, I think. But as you can see, it writes the clef here, your key, and that's the flats, and then the time signature. And then here's your music. As you can see, it draws like the 16th halves, and then the ties between notes, and then it also does all that stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is delete the starting recipes. You may not start playing immediately, so you can just delete those and get a much cleaner version. So next I'll go to the editing instructions. So there are basically two things you can do. You can change the pitch of a note and change the accidental on a note, and that's just explaining how to do that, which I'll do right now. So basically what you do is you click on the note, it brings up that red box to show you're editing that one, and then you can move it up or down, and it adds the extra lines if you go above or below the staff, and changes the neck direction. But actually this note is right where I need it to be, so I'm not going to change that. A good example would be this one, which right now it's coded as a G sharp, but say I wanted it to be an A flat, which they're the same pitch, it's just like preference. I could move it up to where the A is supposed to be, and then right now it's coded as sharp, and if I hit F, it'll code it as a flat. And I can also remove that accidental by hitting R and then add the sharp back in, or flat, whatever I want to do. And then was just me talking, but it's a good example. Like, say I move this up, it'll switch the neck depending on where it needs to be. And then you can't edit res, so it won't do anything for those. So then I'm going to play this back now, but it's going to play it back as like electronically generated pitches based on this music. So it's going to basically play this music from what it gets. So I'll do that right now. So as you can see, it's not perfect, but like it generally is correct. That like loading thing was just from the play function. So now another thing I can do is I can go an octave up or an octave down, and then so like that. And you can't go below the lowest note and above the highest note, so it won't have that issue. And that's pretty much my project, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you.